Good morning. Shall we call it good? Good morning. Another day, another. What do you want to say? It's frustrating. I understand. U-shaped recovery. I've been saying that for quite a while. So sorry, I'm about to get preset for TikTok and okay. Oh, my hand's in front of the camera. Just want to take care of this now so that I don't have to do it later. But all right. Yeah, this weekend sucked. China's at it again. Bitcoin slides to 32K. China cracks down again. So a couple things going on in China. First of all, they cracked down on miners a couple months ago. And it was less than a month ago. About a month ago, they cracked down on miners, saying that they basically we don't want you here. And so what we're seeing now is the enforcement of that, and miners are moving away from China, which I think in the long run, and even in the medium run, that's great. that is great news. For right now, it stinks because what that's going to do is it's going to decrease hash rate. And, well, that's what's happening. Hash rate decreases. And so there's computers, there's algorithms all around the world. They see a decreased hash rate, they automatically sell. There's bots that sell based off of decreased hash rate. And so so that has caused the price to go down. I tweeted about that yesterday. But also, what else? I'm wondering if I'm actually... All right, I'm just actually going to go... All right, there we go. I see a chat. Good morning. Thanks for the content as always. Thank you, Grant. Really appreciate that. I'm going to hop over to YouTube real quick. I am going to go live on TikTok in about 5 minutes. So yeah, hash rate causes the price to go down. Decrease in hash rate causes the price to go down. But then also, let me just read this. The world's largest digital currency by market cap fell to $32,000. Level in choppy trading. It actually is lower now. Or sorry, no, It got a little bit lower than $32,000, but it only wicked down there and got a lot of support there and bounced off of there. So we're trending between 32, 33 right now. And so hopefully that's the bottom. I'm wondering, I am thinking that was the bottom for this moment at least. That doesn't mean that we are completely out of the woods yet. But... weekends have been really rough lately. It's like, if you were a day trader and you sold on the weekends, you sold, sorry, I'm just trying to work out some bugs here. I just want to see something right now. Because I don't see a screen. I don't see my camera. Let me hit refresh. But if you sold on the weekends and then just bought on Sunday morning, you would be in great shape. So, what is going on with the video? Webcam and overlay. Yeah, my video's not on. That's so weird. All right, video capture device. I'm working in OBS right now, so... OBS virtual camera, maybe? Yeah, just a black rectangle. That's so weird. So is my computer camera not work? My computer camera might not be working right now. Oh, never mind. There we go. Okay. That was kind of weird. But we're good. All right, so yeah, what I was saying is, you guys, for those of you holding crypto, it's like this weekend was brutal. And it seems like every weekend we go into Friday, it's like, could we just skip to Monday? And when in my life would I ever have said or thought something like that, But it's like, oh, it's Friday. And now we get to watch the price of all the cryptos go down. And then usually today was a little bit even more kind of scary because usually the thing I've noticed is that Sunday morning Eastern time at least, the the price hits its bottom. And so it did that yesterday, and then it bounced back to $36,000. But then it went back down again this morning, and I think that's China. I think that was that China FUD, which I still haven't read here. But let's take a look at it. So, all right, this is the third time in recent weeks China has rocked the market with a negative tone towards cryptos. Last month, Vice Premier Liu He promised to prevent and control financial risks to the country's monetary system. It's China. Here's the deal with crypto. Here's the reason why my YouTube account is titled World War Bitcoin is that cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin in particular, is a disruptor, just in the same way that Amazon was a disruptor to Circuit City or to Barnes & Noble. Bitcoin is a disruptor to fiat currency. And of course, in what is fiat currency? It's power. It's control. And so, of course, a country like China is not going to be warm to that kind of an idea. And they're going to, as they see the threat growing more and more, they're going to crack down on that. And so they're lost. This is great news because China is, in my opinion, a huge threat. And, dare I say that? Well, I can say that now that I'm live on YouTube, but not on TikTok. But I see China as a dangerous threat. I don't want, China running this world. But anyway, so now they're going after banks. They're going after, they're going after other things. So China, again, is banning Bitcoin for the 1 millionth time. I mean, look at all the things they've banned, and how have they done since then? They banned Google. Google is just fine. They've banned Facebook. They've banned lots and lots of other things that are doing well. Bitcoin doesn't need China. I would love it if Bitcoin had nothing to do with China. Please keep going, China. But, in the short term, that's causing prices to, how many times are we going to see this red? I'm reloading this page here. More red. So what do I say? I don't say buy the dip. Right now I'm not saying buy the dip, which this is a new thing for me to say because it's different this time in comparison to other weekend dips. Usually by Monday, we're kind of out of the woods, and it doesn't feel that way at all. So I'm looking for lower dips to buy. And I have a feeling, even if Bitcoin just trended between 33,000 for this week, which I don't think it will, I don't think it's just going to stay in that place. I think that alts are going to, because of fear, they're going to go lower, and Bitcoin's dominance. Again, if you've been paying attention to me, Bitcoin's dominance is right now at 46.63%. That is not normal. That is abnormally low. And so whether it's through Bitcoin crashing from here and Bitcoin's dominance rising because altcoins crash further, or whether it's just Bitcoin shooting back up into the 50s, and altcoins not keeping up because, we would have that mindset of like, oh, it's a sucker's rally. This is, if you buy now, you're a sucker. It's going to go back down. And so people would stay away from alts in that regard. Or if it's through Bitcoin just staying flat and alts, people holding alts just getting antsy and dumping their alts. I've heard lots and lots of people saying, maybe it's time for me to convert my alts to Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that that's what you should do. No, by no means am I saying that. But in my opinion, Bitcoin is a much safer crypto than pretty much every other alt right now. And ETH might be the exception with the release of EIP 1559 coming up in a few weeks. That maybe there'll be some buy the rumor, sell the news type thing with that for the short term. I mean, I'm saying U-shaped recovery. So this is within the scope of the U. it looks like a perfect U so far. So how long until we start seeing some positive price action? I'm not expecting much for the rest of this month. I'm not expecting much for July. August is, I expect some small green candles even for this month and July. And I expect August to have a decent green candle, and then September, October, November for the price for there to be more confidence in this. So do you see Bitcoin going below 30? Just joined. Sorry if answered already. I did not answer that. I have been very consistent saying that it seems like every time we start flirting even a little bit with 30, a whale comes in and buys that dip. You think through the mindset of a whale. You definitely want it to go lower. If you are a whale and you have currency to put into this, you want it to go lower, but you also know that there are other whales out there and they want it to go lower. And so, if Bitcoin right now, today, flash crashed and it went under $30,000, if I was a whale, I'd be looking around like, all right, I know that if I were to buy 1,000 to 10,000 Bitcoin right now, that this would end the flash crash. So I want to get in now before another whale does, and they're just going to hop right on that. That's what I have been saying, and that's where I disagree with Pablo He-Man, because you can't account for that. There's no analytics that show something like that. So it's more of a trying to think through the mindset of the deep pockets. So what's the plan? Hold during the bear market. When do we buy the dip? Oh man, when do we buy the dip? Not now. All right, here's the thing that I have been saying is like, all right, I'm buying Bitcoin regularly. There's nothing stopping me from adding to my stacks of Bitcoin. It turns out, on average, it seems like it's about $25 a day of Bitcoin that I am adding to my portfolio. And what I have been saying is between 30 and 50,000 for Bitcoin, I'm not touching anything else. So I am buying only Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes below $30,000, I will probably start chipping away at some alts, start buying some alts. If it goes above $50,000, I will also do the same thing, because I think people will take their Bitcoin profits and put that into alts. So that's my plan. Do what you think is best. Right now, there are some things like we had the death cross. I would say now is not the best time to buy alts. But at the same time, I'm just seeing some really cheap prices here. And so maybe, just let's say you had $1,000. I would say buy $25 worth of alts today. If you really want to buy alts, you don't want to buy Bitcoin. So really, really small percent, something like that. When would you expect a relief rally? Even the bears seem to think we will get one. Yeah, I don't know. I could see we wicked a little under $32,000 this morning. I could see that being the bottom for this week, something like that. So I bought so many alts. When did you buy so many alts? Was it at the peak? Because I was telling people, hey, buy Bitcoin. Nobody wanted to buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at $64,000. But they wanted, no. All right, let me just say this. Bitcoin topped at $64,000, and then alts went on their run, and nobody wanted to buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at like $55,000, and the alts were going crazy. And the alts have suffered more than Bitcoin since then. So where do I see Bitcoin by the end of the year? This is going to be the last question I answer before I go live on TikTok. I will prioritize the YouTube chat, so definitely love to have you guys stick around for sure. But end of the year, I'm not, I'm thinking that this Bitcoin is going to peak in 2022. The further along we go here, then the the more I'm thinking 2022 is going to be where we see a peak for the price of Bitcoin. So I've been on record saying $200,000, and I'm not changing my opinion on that. Maybe a little under 200,000, maybe like 180. I'd be willing to go that low. But when's that going to happen? I don't know, sometime like February to May of 2022. Maybe as early as November of this year. I could see it being November of this year. But end of the year, I'm thinking like $80,000. So, yeah, whatever happened to Bitcoin, 100K by Bitcoin by December, such BS. I was probably one of those people who would have said 100K by December. I probably would have said more than that. So what I've come to believe is lengthening cycles and diminishing returns. And so what do I mean by diminishing returns? I mean, like, all right, the peak in 2013 to the peak in 2017 was a 20x. And so this time around, I think from peak to peak, it's going to be a 10x. So that's still very significant. But, if you're not patient enough, this isn't for you. You should just sell 6. I do think you should hold it. But if with that kind of attitude, man, I think, like, honestly, 6, I think if it goes any lower, that you're going to sell at the absolute worst time. So maybe you should consider selling, honestly. All right, how convinced am I that we're still in the middle of a bull market? I mean, by definition, this is a bear market. But what I would absolutely argue is that we're not waiting 3 years for another bull market. I would say, bear market for a few months. So, no, the bull run is not over. I mean, it's all semantics. That's all I'm saying. Fry not fry, fray not fry. All I'm saying is that by the definition, this is a bear market, but what we typically think of as the bear market is that now we have to wait until the next halving. And what I would argue until I'm red in the face is that we are not going to have to wait till the next halving. That this is a bear moment within a broader bull run. So Cardano at 241 now, it's 131. Cardano to $5 soon? No, not soon. I think everyone will be bullish before September. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Kaneko. All right, let me set up my live stream on TikTok, and you'll be able to see the chat. I will, yeah, thank you, Bix. Oh, man, you bought Ethereum Classic very high. My thoughts on all alts. I'm not selling any of my alts. I have 30 different cryptos. I'm not selling any of my alts. Oops, that's not what I want. I am concerned, 6, that you're going to sell at the worst possible time. Bought alts in the crashes. Nice. Bitcoin is so much easier to buy compared to 2017. Yeah. All right, 6, I'm going to focus on some other questions now. And give me a minute. I have some buy limits set for ETH. If it goes to 1900, do you think it'll go below 1900? I don't think this week. It certainly could happen at some point. But, I mean, I have been arguing that, 30,000 for Bitcoin is the bottom. And so I'm sticking with that until I'm proven wrong. We have tested $30,000 very often for Bitcoin, and every time, a whale hops on in and buys it up, snatches it right up. So I am live on YouTube and on TikTok now. So for those of you who are on TikTok, you want to see, oh man, that is not my background. That's not the background that I want. That's funny. Give me 1 second again. I took a screenshot of the wrong app. Do we hodl or sell? I would say hodl. Hey, what's up, Eric? Yeah, I don't think we can go below 30K. Yeah, Grant, that's the right mindset, man. I wish people had that mindset. So, dude, is this a sale? My goodness. All right. Sorry, I'm not saying my goodness to you. I'm trying to get to my page here. I'm trying to do something, and then I'll be with all of you in the chat. So, all right. Hey, what's up, Smiles? What's up, Ray? Is it worth buying or just holding? I would say don't buy right now. I would say just hold. All right, I'm back. There's a few things that have me concerned that it could go a little bit, well, that alts could go lower. None of you want to buy Bitcoin, and maybe I'm just exaggerating when I say that. I would say for Bitcoin, that's not what I want. For Bitcoin, keep buying. For alts, I would say wait. So, do I ever join Twitter Spaces? I would love to set up a Twitter Space. I have not had... I've tried to do it and I can't figure it out. So, thank you, Tina. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so much better on YouTube. Yes. Ethereum Classic, $200 this year. Can I get an answer, man? 6. You're killing me, man. You are absolutely killing me. No, I don't think we're gonna hit $200 this year for Ethereum Classic. Maybe in 2022. So, paper hands. Yo, clearance on Ethereum. I see you, waiter. Is it over? No, not at all. So, all right, yeah, I am live on TikTok and on YouTube. So if you're watching me on TikTok, I'm sharing my screen on YouTube. It's a better viewing experience. So, I think it depends on the alt. The alts that have been doing well will keep doing well. Matic is undervalued. Yeah, Matic. I'm in on Matic for sure. Is Ethereum not a good buy below 2,000? Oh, it is. Yeah, Hussein. If there's anyone that you want to buy other than Bitcoin right now, I would say Ethereum. Would love to invite you on a Twitter space. Listen, your username, I don't want any affiliation with you, Punani token. That's... You want to use a different name, I'll be happy to join on a Twitter space. So, Doge prediction, I'm still saying $1 this cycle. So, when will stuff start going up again, you think? I have been saying for a long time U-shaped recovery. Ever since it went down below $40,000, I've been saying U-shaped recovery. All right, Ray, you should have waited to buy alts. I bought some VET. Perhaps you should have. I mean, I set ultra low limit orders that still haven't been filled. They're close to being filled for some alts. But I don't know. I'm good, Smiles. Yeah, I'm good. So, all right, Peepo. If this is a short bear market, as you say, it will be an excellent opportunity to accumulate. Absolutely. Yeah, bear markets make you wealthy. Bull markets make you money. Bear markets make you wealthy. Safest crypto is easily Bitcoin. Is it worth buying or hold? I would say hold. Do you think we should hold or sell? Hold. Any idea why ADA spiked to $14? It didn't. Hussein, when did it spike to $14? All right, any recent losses in strong alts, hold through in DCA or sell and buy lower? I think it's a dangerous game to sell and buy lower. I would just hold. Yeah, this hurts me. Yeah. to $3 this year. I would say so. Yeah. All right, we don't have a Twitter space. We join them. Very knowledgeable people. Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to join as long as I'm not affiliated with somebody with a name like Punani Token. Is the chat screen on YouTube not the chat on, or yeah, it's on TikTok, Kaneko. ADA $3 soon. I've been saying, I could see that happening by the end of this year. Just join. What I missed, Spurs, dude, not much. Except Manchester City offered Tottenham for Harry Kane. So, hey, just join. What happened in the market? Things went down. Hash rate's down because miners are moving out of China. So should I wait until DOT goes to 15, or is this the best time? It's so hard to say. I mean, I would say wait for all alts. Every alt, I would say to wait. Don't sell and buy lower. I don't think so. I mean, the bottom, it's always one of these things where the bottom could be in. I have been very consistent saying that I don't believe we're going to go below $30,000 for Bitcoin. So, yeah, how low to Bitcoin? 25K? I would say no, not 25K. Do you think I should just hold for 2025 and keep adding over time? Yeah, I mean, yes. Everyone who owns crypto should hold most of it for at least 4 years. Well, not most of it. Like, you should mostly have Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you should hold it for at least 4 years. I'm not selling my Bitcoin for at least 20 years. Thank you, Rod. Really appreciate that. Father's Day was great. Theta. I'm staying away from alts. So, yeah, I'm into soccer. Yeah. How's it going for crypto? Not well at the moment. We are nowhere near the bottom. Okay, people have been saying that for a while. All right. I disagree, but cool, How long is the Voyager wait if you use your code? I think you skip it. Fray not fry. So, or fry not fry. All right. What do I think about AMP? Stay away. It just got listed on Coinbase. So, what if Bitcoin drops to 25K or lower? I don't know. I mean, what I have been saying is that, like, if Bitcoin dropped to 25K, then alts would be even more at a lower price, and I would be much more eager to buy alts at that time. So sell Doge. I'm in at 33. My general advice is to hold right now. Thoughts on aliens coming out? Nothing. Sorry. Yeah, everything's down. Have I seen Crypto Weatherman's latest video? No, I haven't. ETH price predictions this year. I do believe that ETH will cross its all-time high this year, and I think it'll blow that away this cycle, in 2022. All right, please stop spamming that. Thank you, Nick Guy, by the way. Are we still dipping? I mean, it's not looking great right now. I'm very bullish on ETH, absolutely, yeah. So just keep holding. You think, yes, I used it, but I still have to wait. What? Oh, man. Does less miners equal less supply of Bitcoin, so higher price if demand stays the same? No. Well, hash rate goes down. That's the thing. And there's algorithms set up around the world that they sell when they see hash rate going down. So do we buy more ETH? Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying wait a little bit right now. So I'm gonna say, hey, Luna, I'm good. I thought bull run is ending this fall. Why is it changing to 20? No one knows when the bull run ends. 6. No one knows when it ends. No one knows. I mean, you can have a good idea of when it begins because, like, after the halving, that's how it goes. So, do you enjoy talking? Sorry, the chat's way too hot right now. I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can. Do you enjoy talking about Bitcoin or crypto in general? I enjoy more talking about Bitcoin, but I like talking about crypto. Rank ADA, DOT, and Solana. Solana is number 1, DOT number 2, Cardano number 3, in my opinion. Good morning, Seeing the Truth 5. This is a joke. I'm just going to hold, I guess. Please. All right, 6, you're kind of annoying me. Sorry, man. Give me 1 second. For those on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube right now. So, all right. I had a great vacation. Yes, thank you for asking. Except I had car trouble. So, if you want to see the chat on YouTube, I will be able to answer every question there, but not on TikTok because it's too fast. So, thoughts on SafeMoon? Oh man, it's going to be a long time before SafeMoon goes back up. Yeah, time to boot 6. He's done. Thank God. What are we thinking? 20K or 100K? 100K. I'm here also now. Okay, when I buy crypto, what am I buying? It depends on the cryptocurrency. That there's too many ways to answer that question. Ever since Musk went live on SNL, crypto has been dropping. Yes, my portfolio maxed out the day he went on SNL, and that wasn't just because of Doge. It was because of everything. You think Bitcoin going to fall in the 20s? I don't think so, and you guys can laugh at me for that. So, thoughts on XRP? I am very comfortable buying XRP right now. I'm not. I'm only buying Bitcoin, but because of just the fact that XRP was suppressed and has been suppressed because of that SEC suit, I just don't see it going down that much more than other alts. And when that SEC suit is over, I do expect it to get a good bounce. So, do you agree with Kaleo's prediction of ETH 10K 2020, but 2022 to 2023 1K? 1K seems low, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was back down to where it is now. Yeah. If Bitcoin breaks 30K, bull market over, not necessarily. It depends on, I would say not necessarily. So the short percentage has increased, which is why the market is dipping. Definite manipulation. Okay. Do you think Bitcoin will go back to 50K or above? Yes, for sure. Oh, no. Just some dude. Give me 1 second. All right, just some dude. I'm not going to block you because you have been on my channel for a while, but you have been muted. Thank you, Luke. Bitcoin to 19K. You give me hope when you say Bitcoin to 19K. So, what's up? What's up, Cali GB official? All right, when to buy ETH? Wait a little bit. Bullish on cake? Yes, I love cake. And I am talking about the pancake swap token. Yes, I stake a lot of it. If we enter a bear market, is it going to last long or not? I mean, I say we are in a bear market right now, but that it's not going to be a bear market until the next halving. I think that's ridiculous. All right, clear head and shoulders pattern. I see what you're talking about, man. I just don't think 19K. If bull ends around, how long does the bear last? I mean, yeah, I just answered that question. Okay. Well, let's hear your thoughts on the future currency of Earth Doge. No. What's going on in the market? Some China FUD entered the system again. Hash rate is down because of China banning miners. They're moving out. So, it's not a pretty time right now. Why don't I buy now then? No, hey, Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. Yes, absolutely buy Bitcoin. So, all right, Forex Freedom. I'm not going to address. I'd love to, talk with you one-on-one, but there's plenty of other people here. So I'm going to ignore the rest of your comments. I hear you. I absolutely hear you. And you might be right. You might be right. I disagree. And I've shared the reasons why I disagree plenty. So, China likes screwing Bitcoin too much. Yeah, that's funny. I feel like around mid-July, crypto will start going back up. I'm thinking a little later than that. So, I think we'll see another run in September to December. I agree with that. Yeah, I think the peak is going to be in 2022, though. So, XRP, I would be comfortable buying XRP sometime soon. So, yeah. We buy ETH now or wait? All altcoins, I'm saying wait. I've been saying very consistently, as Bitcoin between $30,000 and $50,000, I'm only adding to my stacks with Bitcoin. Everything else, I'm just waiting. Bitcoin has to regain some of its dominance. It's still under 50%. So whether that's through Bitcoin crashing and Forex guy, whatever your name is, being right, or it's through Bitcoin recovering, Bitcoin is going to outperform alts right now over the next month, over the next 2 months, and it's going to regain some of that dominance. So I'd say wait on pretty much everything right now. I would not say sell. I would say hold. So Cardano, Solana, Polygon, or Polkadot. I mean, yes to all of those. I think they're all great. Thanks for the answers. What Bitcoin app for the first-time buyer? Absolutely, it's Voyager. Download the Voyager app. Use my referral code ALE749. My first name is Alex. So the first 3 letters of my name, ALE749. My referral code, and you will get $25 of free Bitcoin, and you will skip the waiting list. So if ETH flips Bitcoin and alts decouple from it, will markets stop falling Bitcoin's halvings? I think Bitcoin's halvings will still have an effect, but yeah, it'll definitely be less of an effect for sure. My MIR is doing well. All right. I agree. Peak in 2022. DeFi tokens will climb when Bitcoin does well. Yeah. Wouldn't it be weird if Bitcoin goes? Yeah, it would be weird. I forgot that I didn't see that was you, Forex dude. Should I sell half of ETH and buy Bitcoin? No. Would you think it'll be smart to cash out and wait till it drops by more? See, the fact that I'm getting all these questions, that is absolutely the retail investor's mindset right now. And I think that's more. Yes, it could go down, and you could try to buy more. What I think will happen is that you'll sell, and then you won't buy back. You'll be like, no, it's going to go down more. It's going to go down even more, and you'll just never buy back in. Which maybe that'll be a good thing for you. You know, what are Bitcoin halvings? Is it when they half how fast you can mine it, or something else? It's the production. You can. It'll be half of the amount of Bitcoin mined every day. Are you suggesting sell alts and move the money to Bitcoin? No, I'm not. It's Black Friday for Bitcoin. I like that mindset. There we go. But we are not safe at all from the coming everything crash. That's true, but when is it coming? You know, when? I don't think, listen, that's a good point, J.I. Dutomi, but at the same time, listen, I've been in this since 2010, and I remember in 2010 thinking everything's going to crash really hard. And so if you were to then respond and say, we are guaranteed to crash, everything is going to, the stock market, everything's going to crash this year, I would be willing to bet against you that it's not going to happen, because of how long, just the fire, the amount of bullets in their chambers, the Federal Reserve's chambers, the government's chambers. We don't know how many bullets they have left. So, pretty lonely being the only commenter on YouTube. That's funny. All right. I know you don't like Doge, but should I dollar cost average down from here with my average at 41 cents? Nibble away. I mean, something that I will say is, like, if you had $1,000, sure, spend $25 on that and buy some stuff, but don't buy, like, percentage wise. Just don't go all in. Definitely agree. 2022. All right. Will Cardano ever go to the moon? What year? The moon. I mean, look at its performance over the last year. It has certainly mooned. Will it go higher? I believe so. Yes. All right. I've answered a lot of these questions. Should I see you, Kaneko. Cool. Should I sell all my altcoins for a loss or just hold them through? I think the more dangerous thing is to sell right now. I think you should just hold. But I could be wrong. Is now a good buy point for Ethereum. Hey, what's up, Nunez? Wait a little bit, because the reason why I'm saying to wait on buying some alts right now is, like, weekends have been very difficult. Yeah, I knew who you were talking to, Kaneko. Weekends have been very difficult for Bitcoin recently. There have been dips, and usually what's happened is that Sunday morning was the bottom of the dip, and then it would bounce back. But yesterday we hit a bottom and bounced back, and then we're back down to that bottom today. This time is a little bit different. So I would say wait a little bit. But ETH under $2,000 I think is a great buying price. So I need to pause this here. All right, I'm trying to keep up with all the comments here. Buy Ether 8 or now. Wait, I just said check bond sell-offs. I'll do that later. Is it only a loss when you sell? Yeah. Fed and government will do everything to prevent crash. Check bond sell-offs and the transition from LIBOR to SOFR. We have a trickle-down effect on trust. All right. You hate Shiba, right? I do, yeah. And I especially think it's not going to do well over the next, 3 months or so. Matic, I love Matic. I just don't think alts, you should buy alts at this moment. So, last month ETH drowned out Doge. This month it's Shiba. I got $2K to spend. Should I invest now? The only thing that I'm buying between $30,000 and $50,000 is Bitcoin, and I wouldn't spend all of that. I would dollar cost average into Bitcoin right now. Ray SD1, thank you so much. All my gains gone, pretty much. Not mine, but yeah, I'm still up pretty big. So, but I mean, I'm also down really big from the peak. Negative interest on savings. Good entry for Cardano right now. I mean, all right. I probably answered your question already. So, is it a sell-off or a planned attack? I mean, China came out with some FUD. There's that. So, buy Bitcoin. Yes, buy some Bitcoin. Buy a little bit every day, every month, every week. All right, is Ethereum a steal right now? Why wait to buy? Oh, if Ethereum is a steal right now, because you could buy it lower. Hey, what's up, Josh? I see you. This time is different. No more buying pressure. We're sure going to mid-20s. Listen, I disagree. I would say that I would say the opposite, that there's actually no selling pressure, that we're doing this on, we're dipping on very, very low volume. So how do you know about SHIB? What do you mean? I know plenty about, I mean, SHIB is all over the news right now. Thank you for those gifts. Bitcoin is going to crash. Cool, man. What are some neo alt? Consider everyone lucky for buying Bitcoin. Yeah. Oh, non-altcoins to grab. Non-altcoins. Bitcoin is the only non-altcoin. I mean, you could call. Should we no longer call Ethereum an altcoin? I would agree with that. Which do you hate more, SHIB or Doge? I'll say SHIB. You think Matic has a use case after ETH 2.0? Yes, I do. Yeah. Be patient. Yes. Do you live stream every day? Yes, I do. Or I try to. I won't live stream this Friday, but Monday through Thursday this week I will be live streaming. Hey, bro, just stopping in. Thank you. Good to see you again, Sullivan. I have 7K as profit on Doge, left with 2K. Sell some. Take some profits off the table if you haven't yet. I sold. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry about that, Matthew. I sold a fifth of my Doge the Saturday that Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live. So, Safe Moon. Options expire the 20th. Wait until the end of the month. That might not be a bad idea. Yeah. All right. So, Dinst, please stop spamming. It's hard enough to keep up with this chat. Theta predictions. I'm saying $100 this cycle. Price point, you will buy more Bitcoin at 25K. No, if Bitcoin were to go to 25K, I'd focus on alts, buy more alts. So, are whales still accumulating? They are. Yes, they are. Yes. There's not as many new whales, people, but there are whales accumulating still. Yeah, the ones that already have crypto, and Bitcoin in particular, they are accumulating right now. Can you tell us a bit about your background, diplomas, licenses, etc.? I was an ETH major in college. That is my specialty when I look at this stuff, is the economic background. And so licenses, I mean, all right, I worked in the mortgage industry. I have licensing in that. I'm a realtor. I gave up my realtor license last summer. So that gives me a little bit more expertise when understanding things about interest rates, understanding the things that the government is going to do to try to prop up the economy. And then you could say that cryptocurrency is more of a hobby of mine. Any thoughts on MicroStrategy buying up so much Bitcoin? It's good. It's a good thing. You know, I think Michael Saylor is a little bit too aggressive, but yeah, all right. Someone's saying Theta will die. I think BNB is also not an altcoin anymore. Yeah, you know, you might be right about that for sure. Pablo is full of BS. ETH predictions. 15,000 this cycle. I think this cycle will peak in 2022. Did you hear about the Rocket Bunny situation? No, I did not. Little breathy on the mic. Sorry about that. What do I do for fun? I don't do much for fun, honestly. My wife tells me that I have no hobbies. So I guess talking about crypto is fun for me. Not necessarily today, but am I a crypto millionaire? Not yet. Nope. ETH prediction end of 2021, like 4,500, 5,000, something like that. What's going on today? China's going on. I've answered that question a lot. Sorry. I have money sitting in UST waiting for Bitcoin to drop below 28K. Then it's buying season. I wish you the best. I hope that it doesn't happen. But, you know, yeah, I do wish you the best. Can the FUD break the bull market or just something temporary? I think it's temporary. Yeah, I think it would be a temporary thing. What do you think about Iron Token? I know nothing about Iron Token. Rick Raheem. I really like Rick Raheem. Yeah, I don't know what to say. What else to say? We're in the same field for our day jobs. And I mean, he's a little extravagant with his wealth, but I like him. Buy ETH or vet now. Wait. ADA or DOT. I would say DOT. Yeah, I saw that about the guy on Coinbase. How important is it that Bolivia took on Bitcoin as a currency? Did they? I didn't hear that news. I mean, that's great. It's not important from the perspective of Bolivia is still too small of a player, but you know it can cause more of a what's the word? You know, more of a snowball effect with countries doing this, and countries entering the space is a good thing. So I am live on YouTube, by the way. Look at that. Crypto Roundup, 21 June 2021. So you can see my screen. I'm able to answer every question on YouTube because the chat is not as fast. So hop on over there. You think Doge will get back over 30 cents? Yes, I do. Rocket Bunny made the world's first something. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. Can't make good on it. Of course they can't. That's funny. SHIB prediction, Rachel, I think it's going to be flat for several months. Yeah. You said peak in 2022. When do you think we start an uptrend? I think minor uptrend in July. Very, very little uptrend in July. Kind of decent uptrend in August. And then the fall, we'll see some higher prices. So how much money has Elon's tweets lost me? Lots. I've probably lost like $150,000 from the peak, from my peak. So I'm still up pretty big, but should we buy XRP and HBAR at this time? My answer for all questions about whether you should buy is I think you should wait. So I heard NFTs are already pretty much dead. That's a lot of sad investors. Josh, yeah. NFTs. That's why I've been saying I'm staying away from NFTs for quite a while. Thoughts on Luna? same as every other altcoin right now. I just don't know what to say. It's like, I think Bitcoin is going to outperform pretty much every other alt right now. Every alt. So, all right. Sorry, I'm going back to this YouTube chat, or sorry, the bottom of the TikTok chat. All right. I really feel like late December, early January is going to be the start of a major uptrend. Yeah, Weston, I could see that. Yeah. Do I still think 30 is the bottom? Yes, I do. Yep. H-bar at 17, still wait. Oh, that's tempting. That is a tempting price, but I would say wait. When will ETH start to go up in your opinion? You know, I think with the release of EIP 1559 coming in July, it'll go up a little bit, but it could be a buy the rumor, sell the news type thing. Thoughts on Anchor? Anchor is a great one to buy with long-term holding mentality. I own a little bit, but I really believe that Anchor is going to be around for 20 years or longer. So how much lower can it go during the bear market? That's a great question, Extreme, to me. Thank you. Extreme, how much lower can it go? Well, that's the question that you've got to ask yourselves. All right, so let's talk about Cardano when we're talking about how much lower it can go during the bear market. Or no, let's talk about Ethereum. So let's just say I'm wrong in that this is the bear market, that we're not seeing any positive price action until 2024, the Bitcoin halving. Ethereum over the last bear, from its peak in January of 2018, lost 93% of its value. So from the peak to its bottom. So Ethereum topped out at about $4,300 this year. If it were to do the same thing, which it won't, it absolutely will not, that means we would see something like a $300 Ethereum. But the reason why I'm saying absolutely it will not is because the difference between last time and this time is that Ethereum was entirely proof of work, which means the only way to generate Ethereum in 2018 was to mine it. Where now it's proof of stake, and a lot of people are staking their Ethereum. They have to lock it in for 2 years, which means they can't sell. So that's also the case with a lot of other cryptos as well. Is the difference between staking now and mining back then. So with that in mind, I really don't think Ethereum can go that much lower than it has from its peak. I mean, again, I'm wrong. Let's say I'm wrong and it's over. We're not seeing any positive price action until 2024, which is just like the idea that I'm even entertaining that is ridiculous. But then I would say the bottom for Ethereum would be something like, I mean, it's still in the 4 figures. I would say pretty easily in the 4 figures. So, all right, I'm going back down to the bottom of the chat. I'm looking at YouTube here. I don't like NFTs since it's impossible to say what those prices are going to go to. Yeah. Won't buy NFTs. There's some certain ones that I might buy, but yeah. 1,400 for ETH. I saw that. Yeah. Will Doge go back up? I believe so. Yeah, there's absolutely no way we would be in a bear market till 2024. I am a firm believer in each bull run being an extended bull run with diminishing returns. Okay, so from the 2013 to the 2017 bull run, that was the 2017 bull run was longer than the 2013 bull run. And the returns were not as significant. In 2013, it 40x'd from the 2011 peak. In 2017, it 20x'd from the 2013 peak. I'm thinking something like a 10x, and I'm talking about Bitcoin right now, a 10x from the 2017 peak to the 2021, 2022 peak. Remember, it was an extended bull run with diminishing return. So extended meaning that, you know, Bitcoin peaked in December of 2017. I don't think Bitcoin's going to peak in December of 2021. I think it's going to be, it absolutely could, but I don't think it will. I think it's going to be more like February, May, or something like that. Doge will go back up. Do you think Shiba can get to a cent? No. I mean, maybe one day far into the future. Projection for Atom this year, I'm hanging since 6. I'm also hanging since 6, yeah. Yaspi, am I close to my $1 million goal? I've lost like $150,000 over the last month, so I'm going to say no. I'm still much higher than I was before. But no, I am nowhere near my $1 million goal. So what are your thoughts on Rick Raheem's new bots? I'm willing to test it out. Yeah, I'm willing to test it out, but I don't know. I'll check it out. Should I put 1 million on Doge? No. Buy more Doge? Wait. You want to buy? I would say wait. My guy finally smiling in a picture. Hey, all right, you're proud of me, Scott. Cool. According to Rick, I can turn 1K into over 8 million in 5 years using his bots. Wow. Is that realistic? That doesn't seem realistic. But man, if so, then awesome. Yeah, I only lost 150K if I sold. Josh, yeah. Josh is my cousin-in-law, and he told me yesterday that he lost $100 on Bitcoin, and I felt so bad for him. I felt so bad for you, Josh. Are we dying? Nope. Where is market cap coming from? I don't know what you're asking. All right, feeling January, February 2. NFT technology, great. Do you see 50K? Oh, 6 is back. Welcome back, 6. No, I would say more like September. Thoughts on AMP? Stay away for the short term. It got listed on Coinbase last week. Are we in a bear market? We're in a bear moment, and I would call this a bear market. I just don't think that this is the bear market. So, going to test the bot too. Should I buy ETH? Wait a little bit. Isn't Rick a what? I haven't heard anything about that. Doge bubble is popped. I mean, you could certainly say that. Doge was certainly in a bubble when it topped out at 75 cents. So, didn't sell, didn't lose. All right. Trios coin. How much money do I need to start? $1? Just get in. And anyone should be able to put $50 to $100 a month. Be more frugal. Work more hours. Uber, DoorDash, do something. If you add $50 to $100 a month to your portfolio in Bitcoin and or Ethereum, I believe you will be a millionaire sometime in the 2030s. But you want faster returns than that. So, does Portugal beat France? Hope so. I just want Portugal to make it to the next round, man. It's like, dude, what a brutal group. That's an insane group. Pablo says 29,000 Bitcoin today. I disagree. But that's fantastic that he's actually putting a date on it so that he can't change his mind, or switch up and say I was saying such and such for this time. I wasn't saying it for this time. My $500 in ETH is now down to 347. What to do? Just hold for 347. Is that going to kill you to hold? I think 31,000 has been solid, resilient support. Yeah. I think bear market will be less impacted this time. People know more about crypto. Yeah, I agree. All right. Demo says he didn't. Will Doge reach $1 by the end of this year? No. Spain. Buy all the way. Okay. Who do you think will win the Euro Cup? Man, France isn't looking so great. I would have said France. Italy's looking good, but man, it's hard for me to say Italy. I have no idea, man. Yeah, I really don't know. Got buy orders at 29,800. Yeah. All right, Chainlink target. Listen, Chainlink is a long-term hold for me. I love Chainlink. I would say target is, my target would be, what am I thinking? $200. All right, average Doge is 48 cents. Should I keep throwing money into it to lower my average? I'm just going to say yes to you. The thing that I've been saying for pretty consistent. Oh, Belgium. Oh, yeah, I'm going to say Belgium. Yep. Thing I've been saying pretty consistently today is you should wait a little bit. But you know what? I mean, if you have if you had $1,000, why not put $20 into Doge right now? Just to bring that average down. So Is there anything other than Bitcoin you'd recommend buying right now? No, not at the moment. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, by the way, World War Bitcoin. I am live on YouTube right now. Where's the money coming from for Bitcoin to 10x? Give me 1 second. I'll answer that in a second. In your opinion, is the Death Cross Mania overhyped? I somewhat, yeah. I think so. So where's the money coming from for Bitcoin to 10x? So that's a really good question, Mike Jones, and I'm sure you're asking that being a little bit combative. What we saw before Elon tweeted that Tesla wasn't going to accept Bitcoin from because of the environmental concerns, we saw heavy doses of institutional investment, like institutions putting billions of dollars in, buying up the daily mine supply of Doge, or not of Doge. I said of Doge. Oh my goodness, of Bitcoin. And we saw that very consistently. And then Elon tweeted, and now these companies, these institutions, whoever is buying, has this possible HR issue. And so, I've been saying that for a while now because of that there is going to be a U-shaped recovery. It needs some time to blow over so that these institutions can buy in without needing to overcome that hurdle. But there will be heavy whale investment. We have countries FOMOing in right now to an extent. We have the potential of an ETF in the United States coming out in the next the next 12 months or so. So an ETF was launched in Canada, and immediately they scooped up 11,000 Bitcoin. We have wrapped Bitcoin on the Ethereum platform, which last I checked, 1.3% of the Bitcoin supply was wrapped on Ethereum platform, and that is only continuing to increase. We have hedge funds saying that they want 7% of their portfolio in Bitcoin by 2026. That's just hedge funds. That's not, and I do believe that every New York Stock Exchange publicly traded company will have some Bitcoin on their balance sheets someday. So where's the money coming from for Bitcoin to 10x? Lots and lots of places. Lots of places. All right. If you only had one crypto wallet to choose, what would you keep? Oh, man. Either MetaMask or Trust Wallet. I can't choose between the two. Alts are already pretty low. I think they're worth buying right now. You might be right, Peepo. I'm going to watch some soccer, get my stop order in place. See ya. Have fun streaming. Thank you, Kaneko. How many coins do you have in your portfolio? I currently have 3. I have 30. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the YouTube chat right now. So I am able to respond to every comment on YouTube. So hop over to my YouTube channel because I am live on YouTube right now. How do we know that after all the Bitcoin has been mined, the creators will not just make more supply and demand? There's literally no way to do that. I have no idea how to answer that question. So, all right, I am way behind on the TikTok chat. There's no way I'm going to be able to answer every question here. What percent do I do into Bitcoin and ETH? I would say half of ETH, 50-50 between those two. Put a lot in Bitcoin at 36.1 a couple days ago. Should I buy more now? Yes. My attitude with Bitcoin is buy more every day. Or not every, if not every day, then every week, every month, something like that. So, oh man. Should I hold my ETH, Bitcoin, and Doge? Yes. Do you recommend a cold storage wallet? No, I really don't. The Mt. Gox days are over. So as long as Elon never tweets negatively towards Doge, it's going to make $1. Okay. I hope you're right. What are you thinking month to month from now to October? Good question. So I'm still hoping and expecting a very slightly green candle for June, which means for Bitcoin that means it needs to be a little bit like in the upper 36,000 range. I'll give it a minor green candle for June. For July, I'm thinking a little bit bigger of a green candle, so maybe upper 30s, lower 40s. For August, I'm thinking 40s. September, October, we'll see more positive price action, in my opinion. Is Theta a good hold? I think so. I'm holding my Theta. Oh man, lots of comments here. All right, do you ever worry about over diversification with alts or with your crypto portfolio? Not during bull runs, but during the bear market, absolutely, yeah. Roly Poly Panda, just checking in with you to see if you still think this is a bear market. This bear market is unconfirmed. I see the smiley face, which I don't remember you, Roly Poly Panda. So that seems like there's a little bit of snark there. I do believe that we are. Check out the most recent tweet that I made, second most recent. We're in a bear market. The question though is this a bear market till 2024? I will argue till I'm red in the face that no, this is not a bear market till 2024. That it's a bear market for like a few months. So, what are you thinking? Oh, I answered that. Thoughts on Michael Burry, mother of all crashes? Michael Burry, that's scary to think about because Michael Burry, he called the housing crash, but there's no guarantees that he's right about that. And when, the question is when, because I do believe that there will be a huge crash and that crash will affect cryptos. But if you're saying in 2021, I'm going to disagree with you. Even if you're saying 2022, I would say that's not likely. And this is where my specialty with having an economics, being an economics major in college at least, not that I'm like any kind of expert, but I would like to claim that I have above average knowledge with economics. That I think that as much as I hate the Federal Reserve and the United, that I just think that they have more bullets in the chamber, because I thought we were going to crash in 2010. And look at where we are since then. Should I hold Doge or take my loss? I think you should hold. Should I hold my ETH, Bitcoin, and Doge? I said that. All right, I laughed at you 2 months ago for shorting. Looking good now. I don't remember that, but good for you, man. That's great. Where do you see Bitcoin going to? Around $200,000 this cycle. So. Just got on. Please share your info on Bitcoin, Ethereum. Should I continue to buy dips? It's not a mindset of buying dips for me. It's a mindset of buying consistently. And yes, buy consistently. Averages at 3K for ETH. Any advice, please? I mean, you're not going to hear the word sell from me right now. Just not in any regard. You're not going to hear the word sell from me. Yeah, stack sats. Okay. Was on your TikTok live a while back and you're pushing back on me. How about a bear market? I predicted sideways down grind through the summer. Recommending buy the dip just like the whales are. Yeah, Roly Poly Panda, the lack of a blow off top really threw me for a loop. That was the thing that I was expecting. I was expecting a double blow off top this year. I was expecting Bitcoin to hit $100,000 and then crash really, really hard, and then hit, later on in the cycle go higher. And so, if you want me to say you were right, yeah, you were right. I was 85% right. It's just that 15% that I didn't get was everything, Can't wait till 2024. Yeah, I'm with you on that. New and elderly have 40K to invest. Please take a minute to help invest. If you're elderly, play it safe, because that's very important money to you. So I would say split it up between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Exactly. I'm not selling. Buy more. Just wait to see how today shakes out, really. Come back. I'll be live tomorrow. Come back on tomorrow and ask me tomorrow. Should I buy Chucky coin? No, I know nothing about it, and you should absolutely not buy it until XRP goes up past $1. August, September, something like that. I don't think Shiba will hit $1. How do you see ETH playing out? I'm very, very, very bullish on ETH. It's just a matter of when. Seller on green, buy on red. Yes, do that. Yes. Will the amount of Link ever run out like Bitcoin? We are running low on the supply of Link. So that's one. Because of that, that's one that I don't plan on selling. There is a fixed supply of Link. I think it's 1 billion. Maybe not 1 billion. Just a lonely Bitcoin Maximus, okay? Is Theta a good investment at the moment? you should have some theta in your portfolio, in my opinion. Is it a good investment right now? Just wait. When bull cycle starting in, do you see it going longer than originally predicted, and how long? I think most people thought for sure 2021 was when the bull cycle was going to end, and I don't think so. Yeah, BNB passing ETH. I don't think so. I love BNB. I bought Ethereum at 3 a.m. for 2050, dropped to 8 at 8 a.m. Good. I mean, that's a great price to have bought it. How do you feel about HBAR? How do I like HBAR long term. That's a long term hold. When do you think we'll see real institutional investment based on actual tech and Riot emotional hype and not emotional hype like Doge? Man, I don't know, George's. Sometime. Oh man, I really don't know. So ultimately, we should wait instead of buying in now. Controller X. That's what I think. Yes. I stake a lot of cake. I see that question about cake, large cash. I stake a lot of it, and I love it. Thoughts on HNT Helium? I would love to get my hands on a Helium miner. Good luck getting your hands on one. If you do, you will not regret it. There hasn't been enough bull cycles to predict this year, 2 periods, and they were both different. This year might not follow either. The previous and be completely different again. I agree with you, Ross. Yep. And one thing that I will say to that comment, Ross, is like, I think the beginning of this cycle was front loaded because we just all expected Bitcoin to shoot up to $200,000 and for there to be no issues, or even higher. I mean, when I say $200,000, trust me, there are people who are saying much higher for Bitcoin, and so we all just injected a lot of capital into it and got a little bit ahead of ourselves. And right now we are in a good position when you compare it to 2017 if you have the mindset of diminishing returns and lengthening cycles. So, and we're going to probably overreact to that, or we are right now overreacting to that. People calling for the end of the bull run, saying that it's all over. Pack your bags, come back in 2024. No, we're about with the mindset of diminishing returns and lengthening cycles in mind. We're about where we should be. So it seems like VeChain and Theta are the favorites. Yeah, I like both of them. Ether to 1500, everyone. Okay, I would say no, but I'm not laughing at you. So thoughts on BTT? I'm not a fan. Good time to be buying Bitcoin or ETH always. Yeah. Thoughts on Crow? I love the Crypto.com platform. So I like the currency. It hasn't performed well lately, but I have some hope. I have hope for it over the long run. Please stop spamming your comments. Should I sell my link for Bitcoin? No. All right, 1 second. Should I buy Matic right now? My general feeling is wait for pretty much everything, every alt right now. Just wait a second. Okay. Yeah, I see you, Jesse. Don't buy anything right now. When you mention price, Bitcoin ending the cycle, what does cycle mean? 4-year halving cycles. You've got to do research on that. I'm not going to take the time to explain it right now. Hey, I'm going to end the TikTok live stream and have lunch. I'm not going to be back today because I have a meeting later today, but I am still live on YouTube, and I'm going to stay live on YouTube. So head over to my YouTube channel, World War Bitcoin, and we'll stay live, but I will be eating, but I will still take some time to answer some questions there. So hop on over there. Follow me on Twitter as well. My man sounds stressed. I'm not stressed. What are you talking about? Thank you, Firefly. Yeah, hop on over to YouTube right now. And follow me on Twitter, WWBitcoin. So, yes, I am going to be on Crypto Keeper. Wait, yeah, yep. See ya. Okay, I am staying live. Bear with me for a little bit because I am going to take some bites of food. So, what indicator would tell you to start buying altcoins again? That's really tough. I mean, listen, everything's following Bitcoin's lead right now. So, I want to see something like, oh man, but I don't want to wait. It's a really difficult game to play right now because I don't want to wait until Bitcoin crosses back over its 200-day moving average. So it's kind of a gamble, and so if oh man, here's the thing that I'll say. Bitcoin under $30,000, I'll probably be loading up on alts. Bitcoin over $50,000, I will probably be loading up on alts. But right now, I am only buying Bitcoin. So, all right, let me take a few bites of food. I will be back with y'all. Y'all. I'm going to turn on some music. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not. Long story. All right. Sandwiches for lunch, and some grapes and salad. All right, TRX and BTT pair from a technical standpoint as a systems engineer are impressive. What kind of growth do you think we can expect in the next run up? George, okay. Here's what I know. So I have not deep dived into TRX or BTT because the things that I learned about them initially were things that made me want to just flat out stay away. And that's Justin Sun. Justin Sun launched Tron, and from what I understand, he just copied and pasted someone else's white paper and then rug pulled it really hard. And so when I learned that, and I learned that he has the same affiliation with BTT, I was like, well, I'm not going to look into BTT either. With that being said, I looked at the chart for BTT yesterday, and I was like, man, from purely, if you want to call it a gambling standpoint, I was like, man, BTT has fallen really hard from its peak. And if this bull run is not over, like I don't think it's over, then maybe there's a decent buying point for BTT. I don't know about Tron, but all right, is it bussin'? I don't know what that means. Bear with me. I am borderline Gen X. I'm an ancient millennial. All right, Justin Sun is behind Ape NFT as well. All right. Do you recommend investing into Bitcoin on Robinhood? I don't. No. you're going to want to transfer or exchange your Bitcoin. Robinhood, you can only buy or sell. So listen, I'll just share you my perspective here. I bought some Bitcoin on Robinhood a long time ago, and then I learned about something like BlockFi, where you can get like 5% returns on your Bitcoin. And I was like, dude, I would love to transfer all this to BlockFi, and I couldn't. And so there's always going to be some platform that offers really neat things. And the idea that you can't transfer out of Robinhood, it's just like, no, just get it somewhere else. So, all right, learning a lot of information. I'm new and elderly. Thank you for what you do. Really appreciate that, Jimmy. But yeah, so my favorite app is Voyager. I would recommend downloading Voyager and use my referral code. You'll skip the waiting list. My referral code is ALE749. ALE, A is in Apple, L is in Larry, E is in Elephant, 749. You get $25 worth of free Bitcoin, and you'll skip the waiting list. Technically fundamental. Had a dream about BTT and LimeWire. That's interesting. That's really funny. You're getting messages from my Slack team, Slack stuff on there. If there was a gun to your head, what would your best guess on the exact day that Bitcoin will pass its all-time high? All right, exact day. How about October 28th? That might be a little too early, but how about October 28th? Hopefully wallets to Robinhood at least in the near future. Yeah. So they've said something about how they'll be like allow that sometime in the future, but we'll see. Robinhood is the worst. Yep. All right, I'm gonna run. All right, let me say this one and read this one comment, and then I think I'm gonna be done. So, BTT has been around for a long time. It's the first and only peer-to-peer protocol which was used for torrents. Back in the day, BTT will be a part of the Tron ecosystem. White paper was a translation issue. All right. Justin Sun did rug pull. I'm just saying. And, you know, when he bought the dip, when Bitcoin had that flash crash, did he buy Tron or BTT? No, he bought Bitcoin and Ethereum. Haha, that's your birthday present, Grant? That's hilarious. Or your birthday present. That's your birthday. October 28th. All right, then I will write it in stone. October 28th. Voyager offers interest. Yes, in some ways they do. But yeah, if not Voyager, then BlockFi. There is a referral link to to BlockFi. You're welcome, Crypto Kedai. They have actually delivered on all their milestones. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your day. I will be back live tomorrow. I'm live streaming instead of making standalone videos for the time being. It's more of an effort to. Well, no. Let me say this. The TikTok chat is overwhelming to me, and the YouTube chat actually helps me. You guys watching on YouTube, you are much more sophisticated than the TikTok crowd, and so it makes it so that I can actually live stream for a longer period of time with you on YouTube while also paying attention a little bit to the TikTok chat, because man, it is so mentally draining only on TikTok. So find something fun besides crypto. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with my kids. I have 5 kids. So thank you, Keto Crush. All right, have a great rest of your day.